Last week a viewer asked about chopped celery, and interestingly enough, my sister had chopped celery, a whole big tray of it, or a batch of it, at the time they asked. So I haven't done chopped celery, but my sister has multiple times. She says it does really well in soups and things. So I haven't tried rehydrating it yet, but she gave me a bag of hers from that batch. And again, I don't remember who it was, but I can put it on screen. I can find the comment or the question. Oh, the question was about, do you need to blanch chopped celery, I think was the question. And she said, my sister said she hasn't been. So I want to see how it looks and how it rehydrates. I'm going to rehydrate this overnight in some cold water in the refrigerator. Because it's really late at night and I don't want to stay up anymore. We'll see how this does, and then maybe we could try cooking it tomorrow and how it works for cooking. Let's give it a try. So she gave me the information so I'll be able to calculate it out later. This was 1 cup, but this was after it's dried, and she said the tray was heaped, and by the time it was dry, it had shrunk down. So she thinks this is more likely 1.25 cups, 1.5 cups, something more than a cup after it's rehydrated or before it was freeze-dried. It's 13 grams now, and to figure out the amount of water, I'd have to do the calculation. As with most vegetables, they just tend to absorb what they need, unlike sauces or soups. So I'm just going to put this in a container and add cold water. Yeehaw! Okay. So it's been sitting unsealed for about a week. Okay, well, looks like chopped celery. And I don't know if it would be better to have salt water or just regular water. I just have a cup of cold water, and I'll add a bunch of that to it. We'll come back and check it tomorrow. I would want to know the amount of water to add if I were adding it to soups or stews or something like that. But this, I'm going to just let it rehydrate and then I'll strain it out. So it'll be in the refrigerator. We'll get it out tomorrow. Okay, so here's the celery, the chopped celery so far, and looks pretty decent. Actually, it looks better than I expected. So it would be good in lots of things, but I don't have anything planned. So I think I'm going to just add some butter and bacon bits and cook it up. It's a lot crunchier than I was expecting. This is pretty decent for celery. So we'll cook it up somehow. I didn't really have any plan for the celery except for rehydrating, but I'm going to go ahead and cook them with a little salt and pepper and butter and bacon because that always makes it better. And we have a little bit of bell pepper left from our pizza making weekend. I'll use a few of those in there also. Onions would be good, but I don't have any right now. So I'm going to go ahead and add the celery in there. And of course, miss some of it. And I'm going to add a bit of salt and pepper. I just have some salt and pepper ground together. And we'll add a few of the bell peppers in there, because why not? Again, chopped onion would be good on there. All the components worked fine. It's celery, what can I tell you? Yeah, I don't know what else I can tell you. When you don't have a taste testing area like a sampling thing like Costco, all you can do is take somebody's word for how it is. It's celery. So I don't know what else I can say except for it's celery. It would work for where he was going to use cooked celery. Okay, So that's all I've got on that. I'll figure out something to use this for, or just snack on it because it's pretty good. Onions would have been nice in there. So that's all on that. Thought I'd add a shot of our knives. So we have magnetic strips along here, and so we can just put the knife in there. And we put it at the handle up because then it can't slide down because it'll hit the handle. If you put it this way, theoretically it could slide off. But this way it's stuck because of the handles, especially these bigger handle ones or wider handle ones.